welcome back to our episode 4 of Into the Dead. So as we got back to camp, we have tired and has become exhausted for the coach. He's also lost his exhaustion, which, okay. While Leo is getting tired and lost his wired. So our barricade is looking pretty good. It's got 4 ticks, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that so much at the moment. Of course, we did lose poor old Joe, so we have to try and make do with one less person. Let's have a look at what their conditions are at the moment. Okay, so he's averagely hungry, quite sleepy, and his morale is sort of mid. Coach is faring a little bit better, maybe a little bit more hungry, but we did have plenty of food, if I remember right. Yeah, we got 4 food, so we don't really need to worry about that at the moment. I think it's really, let's go out and scavenge and maybe get Leo to have a lie down. What have we got here? Fire station number 8. Yeah, I think we'll have a go into a fire station. So it's a 2 skull. We will take our skillet. Maybe we'll take a lockpick just in case we need it. And go scavenge, and then we'll have Leo, who's very tired. So we'll have Leo go and have a lie down. And let's send the coach out to scavenge. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I'm enjoying the game. It's a really fun game so far. Even though we've had mixed success with it. Where our poor people dying a lot. But, you know, only one of them's died. So he hasn't died a lot. I suppose he could have died a lot. Maybe he's a zombie now. Yeah. No, maybe we're not doing as bad as I consider we're doing. There are a lot of inert zombies here, so we have to be very careful. Okay, we've got a damaged skillet now, so yeah, haven't got many more attacks left in it. Okay, we're not going to go any further that way for now. Let's clear the other office. Or, I'm assuming it's an office. Upstairs first. It's not an office. Some sort of fire chief, I would imagine, wearing his suit and tie. Which more goodies? Okay, so there is a chair against this door. It's locked off, so can't get in there from this way. So we're going to have to get up onto the roof, I'm assuming, in order to drop down. So we've cleared as much as we can of this side of the building anyway. Let's go across the engine house, I suppose. Is that what you call it? That's probably what you call it. Where you store the fire engines. I don't know if that's the coach making that noise climbing up, but wow. Way to show its exertion there by making those noises. That was a bit close. She almost spotted us. Okay, we've broken that one, but I did notice we picked up a fire axe, so we can carry one more thing. There you go. I think that's what we'll be taking back. Now we can always come back and clear more of the place. But there is an awful lot of inactive zombies, so we don't really want to be running or making too much noise here. So I think we'll get ourselves back home and then unload this stuff and come back out. Maybe with Leo. Where's there? Okay, we're running. Okay, coach. Hack your way out. Go, coach. Run. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Serves me right for having a drink of tea. Okay, so we gained starving, tired, and we've lost grief with the coach, and we gained starving and a lost coping strategy for Leo. And we got a bunch of stuff from the scavenging. Now, I think we're going to have to feed up the coach. So, there you are, get him halfway again. Now his health is sort of half, so we could use one of our healing kits. There we are. Now he's healing. This doesn't happen until the next phase when he'll get the benefits of using the medikit. Okay, young Leo, he definitely needs to eat. And you know what? I think he'll crack open some beer to help his coping. Although, of course, drinking probably not the best way of coping and dealing with your grief, but yeah. Alright, so I'll take the axe, we'll take some picks, and we're kind of thinking that this is probably just going to be mostly a retrieval mission. Getting what we've left behind because we didn't have enough backpack space really. So we've learned not to run and not to make any noise in this place because it can soon get pretty dicey. Few things that we left behind. Use that lockpick we bought. Okay, baseball bat. That's pretty cool, and some bullets. Well, they do look like they might be revolver bullets, so we don't have a revolver, but bullets are bullets, aren't they? Okay, looks like they're mess hall or something for the firefighters. Firemen, if you're in Britain. Something very satisfying about using that fire axe. Okay, well, don't really worry about carrying that. sugar. Don't really worry about the thing. What else should we take and what should we leave? We're going to come back this way, so I'll leave the rest of there. I'll pick up everything I can just to, you know, get nice, easy, sort of clean piles. That sounded wrong. Okay, we'll deal with that zombie up there, I think. Just get it out of the way. Yeah, so it looks like we are definitely going to have to just have a mission of coming back and picking up the stuff that we couldn't carry without actually doing much else on this place, because there's so much to scavenge. Which I'm not complaining about, obviously. The more stuff, the better. So the coach has gained hopeless, lost the healing, but is and also lost his tired. So, yeah. Oh, he lost 2 barricades. Okay, so we're going to have to start building our barricades up again. A drawing. We found a child's picture crumpled on the floor. It shows a stick figure hiding under a bed and a group of monsters gathering outside. It made our skins crawl to look at it. All survivors lose morale. Yay. Okay. Okay, Leo is actually not looking too bad. You know what? I think we're going to send Leo straight back out to the fire station. Again, he'll take his fire axe. I'm not going to take the lockpicks this time because I don't think... famous last words, but I don't think we're going to need them. And then the coach. Wow, okay, yeah, the coach definitely needs to deal with his grief. But our barricades are down to 2, so we don't really want to let them slip any further. So what I think we're going to do is, hey, coach, have a 6-pack of beer. And, yep, bury your problems and drink. Then we'll build on the barricade. I don't know, there's something poetic about the coach coping by drinking 6 packs of beer. That seems, I don't know, somehow realistic. Firefighter games. Cool. Just reading the posters in the background. I do like the level designs on these places. They are very different from one another. Even though it's like a side scroller, it would be very easy to make everything very similar, but no, they have got their own feelings to each of these places. I wonder if you can slide down the pole from upstairs. That'd be cool. These zombies make noises like my puppy's sleeping. My puppy snores and makes terrible noises like that. Okay, so there was one more search point up here. I don't think we got everything from, so then we can start going upstairs. This stairway is blocked off. It looks like that ramp will lead up to it. Okay, so we can still carry 2 more things, so we will start going up the next level of this main building. Now, looks like a tent up there. course we need another lockpick. When I chose not to bring one this time. Bunkhouses? Nothing in there. Okay, another zombie. This one seems to be a little bit harder than a 2 skull, I would have thought. Okay. There seems to be an awful lot of zombies around. I need to think what like a 4 skull or a 5 skull is going to be. Another bunkhouse. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Quite literally not much in there at all. Again, we'll drop the stones because I don't really care for the stones. Maybe come back for the fabric. We'll see. It's just a matter of getting Leon back to the shelter. Hopefully unnoticed. So we do know we have to get up onto the roof in order to get down to the top room up on this block as well. So yeah, there's going to be plenty more for us to do, and I need to remember to bring a lockpick kit. So we gained a bunch of barricades, which we needed. He's lost his coping strategy because the beer has worn off. So, but his morale isn't too bad. I think what we're gonna probably do with Leo is get him back upstairs to plant some more crops, so that we can work on, you know, keeping our food supplies nice and replenished. And Coach. Okay, Coach is a bit hungry, his morale is a bit low. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But I think we're going to send him back to the fire station. As you can see, he's healed up fully now because of the medikit. Out of curiosity, what can we build now? Okay, yeah, we can build a bunch of things. Workbench level 3, cooking area level 2, medical level 2, weapons level 2, communal area level 2, barricade level 2, and we can make another bed. But we want to send Coach out. And we can make some food as well, but not with Coach obviously, because Coach sucks at making food. Okay, so it's down to a 1.5 now with the fire station. This weapon is almost broken, and there are a lot of zombies in this fire station, so I think we are going to take a brand new weapon. Just cancelled. Well, go in. Okay, and go. Okay, let's get our asses all the way over to the other building again in order to search out. Okay, so we picked up those things, and anyone remember where the lockpick room was? I remember I needed a lockpick, I just don't remember where I needed it for. Maybe it's out this way. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, this looks familiar. Yeah, it was over here. Okay. Ooh. Nice, okay. What's that? Casserole. Okay, nice. Some water, some herbs, a banjo, alcohol, and fasteners. I didn't say anything about a banjo being found in Texas. I didn't say a word. Let's see what's at the top of this tower. And then we got more to do over the other side of this building. Okay, the training tower is was that a zombie? Oh, that looks like a human. Okay. We might have found our replacement for Joe. Frank, how the hell did you make it up here? With a lockpick and a whole lot of determination. That was a bit of Candy Williams, right? The one and only, welcome to my little corner of the sky. You're really living all the way up here? Not quite. You would have passed my tent back near the station. Oh, it's kind of on the station, but hey-ho. The big tent for one guy. Larry and I made camp after the military left. Did you see him? I don't know a Larry, sorry. Figures. He went out late one night. I haven't seen him since. Where was he headed? Wish I knew. Would have gone after him if I had any idea. Thought if I parked my ass up here, I'd catch his trail. Nothing. Has there been anything else worth watching down there? Depends. If you're the type of to watch people arrive like worms in the heat? Ew. I've seen enough of that already. Same here, friends. Same here. So we're gonna have an option to recruit Frank, which of course is gonna be a good idea because we lost Joe. He's a chef. Okay, recipes generate more food at the cooking station. He's also a scrapper. Bonus damage to blunt melee weapons. Okay, he's sounding better by the day. But he's got a bad back. Okay, so he's reduced backpack space because he has a bit of an old man's back. Okay, yep, welcome aboard. So he'll meet us back at the base. Not that I'm saying that Joe was expendable, but you know, Joe was kind of expendable. We just call him Joe number 2 now. Ironic that we've got the coach who can't cook, and now we've got a guy who can cook. So we've got the chef and the guy who can't cook anything. Not quite sure what was happening with that animation. A rec room, maybe? Oh yeah, sleep table. Cool. Pool table, I suppose it could be. It actually is a pool table because it's American, and you guys play pool, yeah? Or billiards? No, pool. You guys play pool. Okay, can't get in that either. Okay, there's a ladder up there I can see, so we're going to have to get up onto the roof in order to get back down into that room. And a further room across, remember, over in the other, like, tower area. Okay, so we've found every location in this area, so we can't unlock it anymore by looking through that telescope. Okay, we'll wait for this zombie to turn their back on us before we venture out. Nice work, coach. Okay. Clear the roof before we carry on. No, because we know that we're going to have to... Okay, we've got a zombie somewhere that's aggroed that's going to be coming running down. Maybe he's going down the stairs. I don't know if he can root his way to us. I'm not sure. Nope. Hello. Okay, we're going to deal with this zombie before we do anything else. There you go. Baseball bat's just about gone. Seems like zombie heads are quite hard. What the hell is that? Pipe bomb. Hell yeah, we'll take that. We don't really care about these stones, so we'll take those. Okay, weapon destroyed. Okay. We'll use a pool cue. I wonder if you can go down. Yeah, you can go down there. I didn't actually. Oh, you can climb up it too. Okay, that's a useful thing to know. Let's go and finish off the roof. Probably go across to the other tower part, I would imagine. Is another one of those symbols there? Crude symbol has been stenciled on the side of the rooftop vent. There's nothing inside but a few bootleg tapes and forged passports. Okay, we'll stay hidden behind here until it does its route back. I was wondering if it would notice us then, but no. Spearing them with a pool cue, that's kind of cool. How did they see us? Oh, we're stuck. Okay, I just found our first bug. It appears that you can't fight if you just climb down. So, yeah, we just lost Daryl. I'll have to report that. Yeah, that was a bit annoying. Okay, so Leo's gained starving and tired, and I forget his name. Frank has gained grief. Well, and we lost loads on the barricades. Damn. The network. Near a sewer drain, we found a crumpled scrap of paper with a list of specific items to be delivered. This seems to confirm the existence of smugglers who used the old flood tunnels beneath Walton to travel illegal goods, or transport illegal goods. The address of an old bookstore is scrawled across the bottom of the page. Maybe we should head there and see if we can find any information about the group. Okay, this is because we've unlocked a bunch of stuff. Right. That was... yeah. Okay. Could move ourselves over to Aunt May's Diner because, yeah, this place is getting battered now, and I don't know whether it's because we've been here too long or what. I think we'll stay here for a little bit longer. I do want to try and get the rest of the things that were in the fire station. Okay, so we'll have him eat bits of junk food for now, and of course shore up the barricades because yet again they have been quite badly damaged. There you go, that'll knock it up quite high. Get that done. I'm trying to think how we are meant to deal with that zombie, with that what I would consider a bug. Try not to harp on about it too much, but this game is still in early access, so you know those sort of annoying little tweaks are still to be made. So I don't know, I think I can go all the way up this way now. Did I clear the door? I think I did. No, I didn't. I didn't get that far. That's where I was trying to drop down to do it. So I'll probably speed run this so you don't have to watch me stalk the whole way. So how are we going to deal with this guy? Alright, so we're going to have to jump it, I think. Might hurt us. No, it didn't hurt us, exactly. Did we lose all our stuff from Coach? Did Coach fall through the world or something? Oh, wow. Okay. That is a buggy bug. Alright. Couldn't hit back there, no. Okay, this. Coach. Sorry, Coach. Okay, at least we can get those things back. I'm going to drop those. Because we do have a bunch of that medicine, so yeah, we'll take those. Okay, there's a zombie down there. Should we, Okay, yeah, unfortunately didn't kill the background zombies, so we just got a bunch of aggro zombies now. Oh dear. Okay, there you go. Alright, we need bolt cutters. Bet all the good stuff's in there, aren't they? Okay. So we've pretty much cleared this place. We should be able to just go straight up now when we come back. I'm going to have to come back with the bolt cutters because we need to see what is in there. If there's anything of worth, or is it just going to be a bit of a wasted time? Yep, get Franco. Gained hopelessness. Okay. What are you up to? Alright, so Leo is tired, a little bit hungry. Alright, we're going to get Leo, I think, to cook some food. There you go. That'll be one phase, and he'll make 4 meals. And then he'll be able to sleep after he's finished. Then we got Frank. Okay. Alright, Frank, it's going to be a... Alright, so he's going to be sleeping next turn, so maybe... Right. Let's have a little bit of a liquid refreshment. And then send him to go and clear the last bit of Station 8. So he's going to need bolt cutters, which we don't have. Okay, so he's not going to be doing that. He is going to be making some bolt cutters. Our barricades are still holding, so that's something. Alright, so bolt cutters. Shall we upgrade the barricade thing too, so that we can secure our base a bit better when we put someone on barricades? Not very thrilling phase, but that's got some food made. We got some vegetables from our garden. We've got bolt cutters, and we've of course managed to shore up our barricade. Leo's gained starvation, and tired has become exhausted. Incessant barking. It's never quiet in Horshaw. Every hour another chorus of barking starts and spreads across the neighbourhood. Some of the howls are hauntingly mournful. The dogs wander the empty streets, calling out for masters who will never return. All survivors lose rest and morale. So Leo is definitely in need of sleeping now, so let's get him to bed. Because he has got many a state on him at the moment. So first of all, he's going to eat. He's going to have a casserole. Wow. Okay, yeah, casseroles are good. He's going to also take some first aid. And then he's going to sleep the night away. And then we got Frank. Frank is... Yes, he's got quite a few different effects in place. But we do want to finish off Station 8, if nothing else, so we can get that cleared. So we should have... We'll give him the rake. We should have bolt cutters. We do. It's unfortunate the bolt cutters only last one opening. Not very good bolt cutters, obviously. We'll get to that locked box and so trying to get there quick, and I rushed it instead of doing it properly. Okay, let's go and get to that container. Hopefully it's like a weapons locker or something that we can get loads of guns out of it. Should be fairly easy to get up to now because we have cleared the way and we have cleared this door. Oh, okay, we have an ARC-4 guerrilla assault rifle. It's funny, it looks like a AR-15, but yeah, we have assault rifle ammunition for it. So yeah, we're going to grab all that. What do we look like with it? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Not something we've used yet, firearms, but good to have. Especially if we are predicting that we're going to be going into a place where there's going to be a lot of enemies and we can mow them down. So yeah, we gained the assault rifle and ammo. So Leo's lost healing. He's just tired now, while Frank is starving and lost his coping capacity. We've lost 3 on our barricades, which is, yeah, that's pretty bad. And what we're going to do with Frank? Okay, we'll heal him up. We'll have some food. Have we got any coffee? No, we don't have any coffee to wake him up a bit. What are you looking like? Okay, I think you're going to need to drink some beer. You're tired, but you're not that bad. Do we move bases? Let's see what options we got for bases, and then we'll go from there. Okay, if we move down to Aunt May's truck stop diner even, it would unlock the Walton City Waterworks and maybe the meat processing plant, but it's moving us further away from a bunch of these things, but we've done most of these. We could go to 15 Independence. That would move us further out this way. You know what? I think that might be an idea. Oh, there's another fire station. Wow, free. All right, yeah, we're going to try out 15 Independence Boulevard. There you go. We'll have a go at that. And just for the giggles of it, I think maybe we'll take a gun with us this time. There you go. And I don't know, let's take 10 rounds. I would imagine that'd be alright. And we'll take a slightly damaged melee weapon. So Frank, yeah, we'll just get Frank to go to sleep. You could do with it. "15 Independence Boulevard." Yeah, nice looking suburban street. Ooh, nice pickup. No food here. That's okay, we don't need food. Just give us everything else. A bunch of general supplies. Okay, here a radio. Let's see what that was. A faint transmission. An unfamiliar voice is asking for an airlift out of the city. It seems someone they love is gravely ill. Lead it discovered. A faint transmission. Okay. I think that might be a way of getting out of here. Okay, unlocked a new area. 22 Springwood Drive. The small home stands empty. Okay. So far, so good. Of course, we need a lockpick. Well, hey, might found another survivor by the looks. Excuse me while I steal your stuff. Hello. Michelle. Stand still. Let me get a good look at you. Okay. You're looking a little tired, but I'll bet I look worse. I've been here for a week. I know I could have left when the evacuation started, but Eugene, my husband, he never came home from the big game. Is this your home? No, but I knew where to find the keys. I left a note at home for Eugene. I promised I'd wait. It's been a long week. I'm sorry about your husband. Thanks. So am I. Whatever happened to him out there, I hope it was quick. What about you? What got you wandering around the neighborhood like this? I've got a shelter not far from here. Why don't you join us? You're kidding, really? Really? It's kind of you to offer, but I don't know you. We've got to look out for each other. Maybe you're right. Okay, so we can recruit Michelle. Keyring. Okay, create more lockpicks when creating at the workbench. Okay, that's very situational, but yeah, it's kind of useful, I suppose. She's got a small stomach, so loses hunger less each phase. But she's an insomniac, loses more rest each phase. You know what? In order to finish this episode on the same amount of people we started with, we'll recruit her. There we are, we'll meet you back at the base. So we know we have to return here with a lockpick. Let's just get out of here for now. So we gained a bunch of stuff. Leo is now starving. Frank is lost his healing perk because, you know, he is actually healed up now, but he is tired. And we have gained Michelle. Effect transmission. Lead discovered. It seems like someone is organising an airlift out of the city. We should comb the city for the radio sets and try to intercept their transmissions. Effect transmission unlocked in the escape plan menu. Okay, so we're down to 2 barricades, and that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. So this has been episode 4. If you've liked this video, please leave a like. It does mean an awful lot to this new channel. And if you want to see what else happens to these poor shelter survivors, subscribe to the channel. If you want to leave a comment, I do reply to every single comment. But until next time, you've been watching Welsh PC Gamer. Goodbye.